Frei-Laubersheim fibula. The Frei-Laubersheim fibula is a silver-gilt bow-style fibula found in Frei-Laubersheim, Bad Kreuznach, Rhineland-Palatinate in 1872. The grave in which it was found dates to approximately the 6th century and was that of a presumably Frankish woman. The fibula is one of a pair and bears a runic inscription in the Elder Futhark. Inscription. The fibula bears a runic inscription divided into two lines, with some of the individual words separated by punctuating colons. The final characters of both lines are largely illegible due to normal wear caused by securing the now missing pin under the catch plate. As a result, the inscription has been interpreted in various ways. The first line clearly reads, "Oh." The first word represents a man's name found in Old High German or Old English and Old Norse. Since Bosa also appears in compound diathematic names such as Bosagast and Bosachan, Bosa in the inscription may be a shortened form of a longer name. It could also be connected with Bosenheim Bad Kreuznach, a small town located a few miles to the north of Frei-Laubersheim, which is believed to have taken its name from the Bosa clan which settled there in the middle of the 5th century. The second word is understood as a dialect or variant of West Germanic asterisk, the third-person singular past form of the verb asterisk to engrave, write, a term regularly appearing in runic inscriptions to describe the practice of carving or engraving runes. By the time of attestation, this asterisk had undergone monophthongization in most West Germanic dialects, Old Saxon, Old Frisian, Old English, but Old High German. The AE may represent a transitional stage between the diphthong asterisk and the long vowel which was to replace it, which may indicate a Low German origin for the inscription. The third word is either the accusative plural or singular collective form of the word rune. Thus, the first part of the inscription reads Bosa wrote the runes. The second line of the inscription is more difficult to interpret. It reads, "Whoa." The first word is generally interpreted as the West Germanic form of the second-person singular accusative pronoun asterisk from an LA Common Germanic asterisk T. Alternative interpretations include then and I. The second word, or, is understood to be a woman's name, possibly either an early attestation of the modern name Tidina or a feminine form of the well-attested Old High German masculine name Talo. The appearance of the rune letter 167 Ayama in the name is significant in that it is one of only 3 verified attestations of the use of the rune in the South Germanic area, the others being contained in the inscription on the Forsen buckle and in the so-called Elder Futhark. The last word has proven to be the most difficult to interpret. It is apparently a finite verb inflected in the past third-person singular, though the stem remains entirely uncertain, as does the subject of the verb. Suggestions include I greeted, gave, and spoke. Accordingly, the second line of inscription has been variously interpreted as reading Dathina greeted you, he greeted you. Dathina spoke, then Dan spoke, or to you, Dela he gave. Heraldry. The Frei-Laubersheim fibula appears as a charge in Frei-Laubersheim's municipal coat of arms. It occupies the field and based on an escutcheon that is terced in mantle divided into 3 in a somewhat coat-like pattern.